Hello. How you doing there? No, sorry, still just sitting up here a bit. Hey Tomzar, how you doing? Ooh, secret projects. I'm very dopey tonight, so we were going to be playing some Vintage Story, but I just need to be playing something which I can do mindlessly, so it's going to be some Grim Dawn modded. Which is something that is totally new to me as of last stream. Because we're starting an hour late here. I overslept with my nappy nap. By a whole hour and a half. Zookeeper takes concentration is what Zookeeper does. But maybe that was the joke. Come on, Grim Dawn. It's loading the mod pack, so I've noticed that mod packs for Grim Dawn load very, very slowly. Probably doesn't help that I have Grim Dawn on a platter drive of all things. Dynamic trees puts a toll on servers. That doesn't seem right. If people are out exploring constantly, then yes, it will absolutely put a toll on servers, but not too much more than usual exploration. Is in my own research anyway. Tile entities? No, the dynamic trees aren't tile entities. Server's not tracking them. It builds them once and then it forgets about them once they're built. Just clear out some zombies here. Get away from me, zombies, you silly, silly zombies. Be gone, sir. Right. Ooh, I'm getting text messages. Right, so where I left this particular character was picking a glass. So this went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 masteries to 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 masteries. Yay mods. There's all this Zenith stuff, which I've never played with Zenith. But the icons look reasonable. The wickedness of the vile necrotic knew no bounds. Piercing retaliation. Less damage from humans. Increased armor absorption. Corruption resistance. Energy regeneration, casting speed. Chaos damage converted to piercing damage. Wow. Minus Aether and Chaos resistance. To end evil. Below 36%. 50% damage absorption. 100% chance. Celestial power to end evil, 100% chance when hit. Hey, Nanian. Leech grenade. Had poured lots of lore. Lore. Does chaos and piercing damage in an area. Converts a portion of it to health. And a 12% chance it'll be ready straight away. Adds acid damage. Obsidian prison. Does that occur on me or them? Death isn't just happen to be the Reaper. Mobilize target for 2 seconds. After attacks miss, but it does life leech. Internal trauma. Weird. Full knowledge. Full damage increased. Aura. Avoid projectiles aura. No, that's yeah, an aura. Yes, I know I have unassigned skills. I'm examining all these crazy different new masteries I have access to. Because it's heavily modded, Nanian. And I would actually be playing Vintage Story, but I just wanted to turn my brain off tonight because I overnapped by an hour and a half, and here we are starting at 9 rather than 8. So you'll have to forgive me. 5-second area resistance thing. Okay. Think that's what that means. I have no idea what the plus on them means. It has a power attached? Yeah. Defender of death for a creature so proficient in causing disaster and provide equally capable of prolonging life. Aura makes people do less damage. Oh, what? No. Makes me do less damage and have less defense, but I absorb energy from spells. Okay, sure. Reaper's Glare. This is just all auras all the time. Oh no, this is channel, okay. Acid and chaos damage. Odd combo, but cool. Bonds of the Broken. Cost less to cast. There's a 10% chance of casting Reign of Chaos, which is something. Obsidian Tremors. Physical and chaos. Fleeting obsidian. Does less damage. Larger area. Can be used constantly. Plus 100% skill cooldown reduction. I think that's what that means. It'd be 0-second cast. And costs less. And adds piercing and acid. And movement slow. Laws of the beast. Covidarium. What is a covidarium? Is that where you put people who have COVID? That sounds very, very sad. Oh, that's sad. You bring sad news. That's alright. The beast. Ravage enemies with the grasp of this creature. Piercing acid projectile. That can be made to be more projectiles. Unadulterated power adds lots of damage. Aura adds lots of damage. Aura. Unholy hellfire. Acid and chaos. So this character's acid and chaos. That's what I've found out. Acid, chaos, and piercing. We're gonna undo that class. This whole stream's probably just gonna be me clicking on these and reading skills. Apparently, there's so many to look at. Yeah, what's wrong with Isolation Room? Rift Stalker. Try and be a bit faster this time, I think. You summon Riftwood. Open larger rifts. That always has been volatile business. Riftwood scale with player bonuses. Void Siphon. It definitely summons a creature which do Aether damage. This one. Pass ability on you called Multitask. I can't tell what that does. Detach. Members of the Rip. What? Aura. Blade. Piercing and Aether. Come on, give me a better idea of what you do. Aether damage. Like, Aether damage so far. Aether chaos. Aether chaos. Yes. Knockdown. Knockdown. Aether chaos. Okay, so you're an Aether chaos character. Champion. How very mighty. You're going to be probably physical damage, I assume. Physical lightning. Ooh. Physical Aether. Physical lightning. Physical lightning. Okay. Outrider. Golden acid. Vitality, to be fair. Yes, yes. Early on, I was accidentally calling it the Corvid virus, because that's what my dyslexic brain had decided they must have called it. I've now actually fixed that particular problem, but barricade. Cold and acid and vitality. Like 3 damage types. Cold and physical. Cold, acid, and vitality. It's a 3 damage type? Now that's crazy. How do you support 3 damage types? Elementalist. Well, they're fire and lightning and more lightning. Fire and lightning. Spawns 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10, 12, 12, 13, 14, 14 ice crystals based on investment rank. There you go, guys. And ice surge. Stormcaller. Breathe fire. Seems like a combination between Inquisitor and Arcanist from the original. Terror Knight. That's spooky game. How dare you? Physical and fire. Fire and vitality. Fire, physical, and vitality. Okay. Okay. Right, Terror Knight. I mean, you look like physical and fire from your portrait, which is probably somebody's awesome, like, art that they've ripped without, like, credit. Okay, this is Diablo 3 stuff, so I'm not going to be too, like, invested in taking a look at what these guys do, but, do want to quickly look. Piercing. Physical fire. Fire. Piercing and bleed. Frostburn. Wait. Okay. Piercing, so piercing class. Cool. Something the witch doctor, and this is what he said. It's a highly racist song, by the way. And it's still sung at schools. Particularly the ting ting walla walla bing bang part. Alright, we'll skip Diablo 3 land, and then I actually know quest stuff, so hear me out here. Hear me out here. I think I'm gonna go with this champion person, because that sounds fun. Lightning and physical. Understand, we're on the move. We're actually doing things. Wow. There's a whole lot of other stuff that's been changed. For example, this is what my inventory looks like now. I have all my bags, and there's just so much inventory space. Will you ever need the stash again? Who knows? I presume you will, but that's where we're at. Gamey, you're gonna let me go to Snakeland? You are gonna let me go to Snakeland. Heck. Snakeland. Yes, give me things. Give me big sword of chop. Big sword of chop. It's a great way to level up early is by going to Snake Land. Peek. So what have we got here? Battery. So enemies come, do physical damage. One-handed melee weapon. Ground stomp. Litany of blades. Skill is always active. Its proc is not necessarily always active. 25% chance when hit. So it's like a retaliation? A lightning damage retaliation? Activates when health drops below... Yeah, okay. I see what they mean by always active. I don't necessarily like retaliation-based stuff, so... I think we're gonna... Bleh. No, that's not what I want. Undo. 1, 2. Oh, I can make them mine. Charge force, that you engage with the enemies without fear. Yes. Let's do a charge. Let's get reckless up in here. It's me, Reckless Rosie. Hi, noob. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. That's good. Moosh. You run into crowds and you hit them all around at the point of impact, so that makes a lot of sense. Get him. I can do it to anyone on the screen. Maximum distance. Like this guy. Okay, well, you know, that's a lot of snake men. However, I can just keep doing it even once I'm in a pack of dudes, so I have learned. That's very, very cool and rad and awesome. Get him. Railroad Tombstone mod crashes Minecraft when you launch it with any of Gotch's mods in the same environment. Who's Gotch? Gotch. Gotchitsu. Oh, it's only detailed in French. Well, that doesn't help. Okay. Have you Google translated it? What's a ruby do? +9 to all damage. 8 physique. Offensive ability. That sounds heckin' good. Heckin' good. Certainly put that on there. That still doesn't make sense. Oh god. Okay. At the risk of coming off rude, does it just sound like developer infighting? Right. Topaz, what do you do? Lightning, I hope? Elemental damage. Yeah, similar. Better armor. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, charge. I must zoom. Wait, what did leveling that up even do? I should look at what I'm doing. Improves main hand damage. Okay, cool. Gates journal page. Padded breeches. I mean, that's Raider's bike. Brackets, lodestone. Okay. You might actually come in handy. I cannot equip it yet. I'm not high enough level. I can get some lore though. First day at my new lab. I must say I'm thrilled to get started. The days of having my nose stuck over the books are over, and comes a time when studying old tomes reaches its limit. Eventually, one must set out on their own to pursue their new ventures and ideas not yet considered. It is our sacred duty as scholars to leave a mark upon the world. My wife, Helen, and my dearest daughter, Elena, will be joining me soon at our new home. Helen has expressed concern about our little girl growing up in a laboratory so far away from other children, but I have calmed her down. Elena will have everything she requires, and Berwick is just a short boat ride away should she ask for a playmate. Together, Helen and I are going to do something no Arcanist has dared even consider, the creation of new life. The Aether is a wondrous source of energy, and yet nobody stopped to ponder its effects upon organic material. Helen's expertise in the biological arts should prove most valuable in this endeavour. Silly mad scientists getting up to mad scientist stuff.
I can't open that.
It's locked. No, it really is locked. Can't go there till much later, if I remember right. Oh, I just love throwing myself at zombies, it's great. Zombies are so silly. Look at them stumbling about. Oh. Did this place. Heavy pants. Francis's note. I'm trapped here. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I am not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They are already in the house. I've barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things and eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. The archetypical person in the zombie apocalypse who takes their own life rather than lets it be taken for them. Gotta have one. Ruined Bone of Blood. Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to use that. I know that much. That'll be an offhand. Yep. Hevel's Greatsword. Hevel's, sorry. Good elemental. Let's supplement our lightning damage that we're eventually going to get. Oh, that ability is so helpful for getting around. Because it will auto path for you. See the zombie? Off I go. See those mountains? You can climb them. $5 to who can tell me who said that. Polished emerald. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Weapons only, huh? Chest only. Oh. Physical resistance. Mod has added a lot of stuff. Silver-plated gauntlets of Psyche. Better than the ones I've got. Got a gun, a boom boom. Also got a level. Run faster. Enforced degrees. Have here, explodey boy. Scrap metal grips. Gotta be better than one. Wait, no. Wrong. Yes, very wrong. Oh, good. I'm running a mod Matthias Maximus. This is... I only found about mods on the weekend. Last weekend. No, on Wednesday. It'd be like, it is Wednesday, not New Zealand. I've been infatuated ever since I'm playing a mod called Grimmarillion, which is a play on Cimmerillion, which includes a bunch of different mods altogether, well, particularly their masteries. So it's got Titan Quest masteries, it's got something called Zenith masteries, and we're playing a champion from the Zenith at the moment. We haven't got our second mastery yet, and then it also has Diablo 3 masteries. Oh good, so it says they there too. I'm playing a champion at the moment. Just maxed out with Reckless Abandon. It'll be fun. How close to level 6? So I'm 3 levels away from my second mastery. But I'm thinking I'm going to go Titan Quest Warfare for ultimate recklessness. Glass Cannon physical build. A whirling dervish of my own making. On corruption. Good. Aether crystals. These zombies didn't stand a chance. Yeah, so on Wednesdays every week I've been playing Grim Dawn on Veteran with what we've dubbed the Meme Dream Team, which is a Arcanist Necromancer, which is my character, who's spec'd into cold damage and focusing on Trozen's Shard, and they are a Necromancer Shaman focusing on pets, so they have a huge pet army that they drag around with them. I'd say it's got more in common with Diablo 2. If you've ever played Titan Quest, that's what it's most related to, because it's made by the same people who formed a different company and used the same engine. And Titan Quest precedes Diablo 3 for reference. But overall, yes, it is a ARPG. Now, if you ask me to rank them, I think I like Grim Dawn better than Diablo 3, because I'm one of the people who thought that Diablo 3 was dumbing it down a little too much. And I quite like my complexity, and this Grim Dawn has loads of it, so I'm quite happy with Grim Dawn. I do like Diablo 3, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad game at all, just not what I was hoping for when Diablo 3 came out. Hey Dax, how you doing? Turns out the reanimator probably has some physical resistance. It's alright. We'll get through them eventually. I'm also missing a lot. Give it up, man. Give it up. Yeah, alright. I think we can actually start with common on my loot now. If I'm gonna go warfare, we are gonna want to change to one-handed weapons, so I'm gonna tuck them away. And the meantime, cunning, cold damage and frostburn. If you're worried about whether the mods are going to break things, that's where I was at. It's as easy as putting the mod in a folder and then launching a custom game. It doesn't actually touch the main game at all. Much to my surprise, this game had proper mod integration from day one and I didn't even realize. That's right. It's probably a good thing, right? If the main game has entertained me for this long, like, means the main game was good. Right, we've maxed out charge. For you, ground stomp. Smash your boot into the ground with energized force, creating a deafening shockwave of great power. Physical and aether. I don't want to do aether damage. But it will have electrocute damage eventually. And it disrupts skills, which is a nice ability. Get to taunt or judgment, which is literally, I think, a lightning bolt. I do kind of want to get into the lightning stuff of this character, so we're going to do that. Head towards there. Got some more interesting stuff with warfare in the meantime. Not forget Ocean Shrine. These stinky bodies. Dash pits. Now that's interesting. This didn't used to be a fight shrine, but okay. Fight shrine it is. The whole thing about this shrine was that it taught you about the shrine system by making you invest one of the aether crystals you've been picking up. Oh, come on. Why are you healing, bro? You're taking fire damage from this jerk? Probably. Yep, that's exactly why. Okay, well. Now, if I want to do... No, excuse me. Search. Physical. Want to go this way. Like this man this lady. We actually do, lady. That's pretty awesome, to be honest. Golden circle points. Do it. Sorry to hear that, Matthias. Well, on this bend, there is. What's Diamond doing anyway? Retaliation. Right, let's go back to base because I have a quest to hand in.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Killed the
Creature was
reanimator.
doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
Thanks,
I
bud.
need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Thanks, John. I will. And cool.
Welcome to my work. Rift game. You don't remember anything, do you?
Yeah, like these, I feel stronger. I'll keep an eye out. Yay. Got me a point. No, as my pack hasn't changed any of the story whatsoever. There is
You over? You must have done quite
there
a
is mods
service
that
with
do.
the dead if he's got searched.
The mod that I specifically know of is called Reign of Terror, which basically recreates Diablo 2 in the Grim Dawn engine, including adding the classes back in. So there is that.
See you around.
Now, I didn't personally like it that much because the it seemed really unbalanced in terms of like monster power. The basic enemies were very, very easy, but then like if you'll remember in Diablo 2, a hero enemy always used to have minions around them. Okay, so in Reign of Terror, that still applies, but the hero and its minions are way more powerful than anything else around it. The point where there was a corrupt sister that I was just hacking at for a long time. Oh, I need to keep that on me. Okay, that's fine. Take my components. And my aether crystals. And my plutonium Nyborg. Oh, turn Grimmist on. I have to be in my inventory to be on. How does this work? Consume to summon Zeke and modify your Grimmist setting. Keep in the main inventory only. Okay. It must be on. I mean, it was still very fun. I didn't get very far in it because I personally didn't like the balance difference, and I can see that a lot of people have gone all the way with it, but personally not for me.
It's safe with me, promise.
I'm currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up lodging at a small squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I'm weary from the hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity in the air. It's almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel there is something terrible I will soon come to pass. Was it a Creed second entry? As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at the logging camp in the old grove west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals, 2 grey foxes and a hound, suffering some sort of horrific mange, lay in hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and strange green vapour emanated from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. They were possessed.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Thanks, dude. Okay. What was I meant to be doing for Barnabas? Order. Find Milton. Apprentice. Okay. We good. A couple of levels we will have our second mastery, which is going to be cool. Well, there's that scrap. Actually going to go back because this leads to a different quest, which is more fun.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. Well, since I've put this...
I'll take care of the slith. Thank you for the follow, GeoMac. Ooh. Whiffed hard. Whiff 2, whiff harder. Oh my god, Atomic Blom, thank you so much for the gifted subs, my man. Holy crap. Anybody who received a gift and who is here, be sure to give Atomic a thanks. How's quarantine been treating you, Atomic? The irony of you talking about instability is I was meant to be playing Vintage Story tonight, but I needed something a little more brainless. Ah, yes. You two have had the case of constant kids. It's also crap. Faster. Shoulders. Okay, good. Oh, cool. Have an edu time with Dad, that's nice. Stop stealing my experience, spiders. Well, this game doesn't really use... It kind of already does autocast, Matthias. Because if it's a buff, it's likely going to be an aura. I can't really think of any temporary buffs off the top of my head other than maybe, like Master of the Dead from the Necromancer tree. Yeah, but is Numa really a buff? Numa's an attack though. Does in fact buff you at the same time, but that's divinity. Light of noble warfare shines upon you, champion, when enemies are foolish enough to strike against you. Chaos resistance and life leap. 8. So 25% chance of divinity. Full retaliation. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Actually, Atomic Blom, that's P-N-U-M-A. As in Breath of Life. Gosh, don't you know? Fair enough. Numa A. Really need a better weapon game. Come on. Please. Character is so reliant on weapon damage right now. I guess I could go buy one, to be fair. And my points? I did. Okay, I'm not mad. I mean, I am mad. I'm as mad as a hatter, but, not that kind of mad.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Oh, well, already an improvement. Magic pants. You too have magic pants? What is this heresy? I have bits to spend. Oh, shoulders, sure. The other benefit of doing this is that I can, should have actually looked to see if he had any boots. He doesn't. The other benefit to doing this is I can get rid of my greys and then I can get rid of yellows in general. Yellows never helped anyone. Here's some new pants. No. Got newer pants. Ah, magic heavy. Heavy magic pants. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. I don't care, just get her some pants. I can't do strong bad voice, I'm sorry. Wouldn't know where to start. How do I type with boxing gloves on? Eh? Eh? Funny joke. Oh, very good. Yes, strong bad on Saturday. Bring your best strong bad. Three hours of strong bad impersonations. Hell yeah. Except you're talking about engineering in Satisfactory. I'm gonna die so hard right now. Okay, yeah, well, that's what happens when you fight Wendigo. Generally speaking. This early in the game. Get frozen over and over again. You haven't had time to build up any resistances. Please. Please. Just leave me. Okay. I've dealt with the fodder. I'm standing in a blood pit, which is a really bad idea, but we're doing it, fam. Do you mean in general or on stream? Because if you mean in general, absolutely. Runs like a dream, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but pneumatic burst, Matthias, because I had a feeling that's what you're talking about. That's an attack. It can buff you, yes, but it is an attack. Yeah, dude, does cold damage. Getting close to level 10 here, I can prove it. Oh boy, this guy is taking his time. Am I? I mean, I definitely could be. Get out of here. Loot. Belong in my inventory, not on the floor. Hell yeah. Loot, shrine, get. Okay, well. So level 10. I just want to check Nightblade. Medic burst. Heals you over 24 seconds. So I'd say already that's a reason for that to not autocast, because it's a heal. Improve healing and reduce skill recharge time. Increase dodge and defensibility, and then do frost damage. Right, you were right. That's when it becomes an attack. But before that, it's still a heal button, right? So having that autocast is kind of... oh, defeats the point? So, what crap did I get? Like you. Looks like I didn't get very good crap. We got an objectively better coat because it's a thingy though, so that's good. Now wear green shoulders. A decent pair of boots, even though it's lower defense. But that's cool. So, book. Under class. We're gonna do warfare. Recklessness. Ho! Now here's the question. We definitely want dual wield. Yeah, let's just start pumping into dual wield. You and I don't have a second one, so you can just sit out for now, and we will surely get something else to put in that hand soon. Our charge is going to do less damage, but hey, it's Waterlord. Oh man, I forgot how like slow physical is in the early game. That's fine. I'm an already unkillable monster, so that's where we need to be. I mean, fair enough, Matthias, but because the main ability is a heal, that's, I guess, where I disagree. But yeah, if you're relying on it for the dodge, then yeah, you would just cast it, even if you don't need the heal. Oh, my dude, please. My snake man. There we go. Alright. We go. We got a sacrificial knife. That'll make a good other weapon. Surely. At least this is one-handed. Magic spear. You two-handed or one-handed? You're one-handed. Hell yes. And scrap metal blade. No. Hello? Knife? Right. Knife and scrap metal blade it is. It's only gonna get crazier from here. I love it. I could mix some onslaught in there. On my main attack. Oh, this could be so silly. So silly. I just, you know, I just proved that it does give you experience. I just sat there and took it. That's what I did. As a principle, it's wrong, yeah. I'm pretty sure that fighting was never like it was in the movies, where one dude is taking on like 6 dudes at once. That would never ever work out in the one dude's favor. Not once, not ever. Unless all 6 dudes are actually just not fighters and the one dude is like extremely experienced. But on the battlefield, that ain't gonna happen.
See you around.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I'm gonna keep my salt pouch, it's a unique. That on me, because I'm gonna pass by the rovers at some point.
See anything you like?
Oh yeah?
See you around.
What'd you say they were? Didn't you? Oh, the two-hander, right. The two-hander character, yes. Trying to remember how you built them when I asked you.
Well done.
Yeah, the Romans really changed things up. Eunuch pouch? Soul pouch? Maybe. Maybe my character took someone's balls. Well, that's why I didn't have. That's why I didn't complain. No, see, that's the secret. Because the salt was taken. Eh? Eh? I don't know how to feel about that atomic other than squicked out. Alright, Faris. Come on. Time to give it up, bud. I would say this is a war of attrition, but I am winning, so... just the way it is. But red kangaroos are a pest in some parts of Australia, aren't they? Ah, Death Circle. Onslaught. Okay. Onslaught time. Time to get silly. Oh, hell yeah. We go. Okay, well, it's not too silly with only 2 points in it, but it'll get there. Mark my words, it'll get there. Hey, an onion. Welcome back. You could call this character the auto-clicker build, basically. Auto-attack build? Yeah, auto-attack build. Less about casting things and whatnot, and more about just face tanking. Come here. Ooh, okay, well. Turns out I can't take on like 20 dudes at once. Who'da thunk it?
Good, you're back. One of my scouts came back. You've proven yourself quite... Follow the road north, through White Mountain.
You can only find out by trying, can't you? Before you criticize me too much. There's educated guesses, and then there's actual science, and we just did some science. Thanks, Matthias. Alright. Actual controlled amounts of dudes, please. Well, getting a little uncontrolled. Here we go. Move back a little bit. Back a bit more. Dismiss the alarm on my phone. Get out of the cave. Drink a potion. Go back into the cave. Pretty sure I'm standing in acid right now. Really should go back to town and get some more potions. Alright. Well. So bad. Go back to town and get some more potions. Hello, I found myself in a den of evil.
What I've got left.
I would like your finest potions. I can handle those finest potions. Oh, that's interesting. You know what I've realized? With so many masteries, it's going to be really hard to find class-specific gear.
Around.
Because there's 29 masteries in this mod. Can't see the table. I've picked my 2 masteries. Hello, I am using a mod, yes. I'm using Grimarillion. It was an extremely well-timed loading screen, if I do say so myself. Ow. Holy. Excuse me. Going over here now. Guys, hurt a lot. Woo! Mount. Mount. Can't make me. Alright, I'm out. I have AoE attack. My charge is an AoE attack. Let me just abuse this load door. Don't mind. Alright. Back in we go. We're doing it, fam. There's one. One's dead. Two's dead. We might be able to handle it now. Nope, we still can't handle it. What is healing you, Jack? Oh, your health fly back up. I've been bone back. What is your secret? Come over here. Get out of the poison water, please. Okay. So that went like that. Clip it. Clip it, Nanian. I don't know how to clip. It did went. Poisonous. Yes. I'm taking poison damage. They do more poison damage. Which explains a lot why the stinky ones hurt so much more. And poison retaliation. Okay. Yeah. So basically anti-face tank. Got it. Here comes Big Poison Boy. We'll see how that goes. Hi, Big Poison Boy. I mean, it's going. It is currently going. I'm missing many attacks. I don't have the uptime command, I really should. I don't know how to turn it on or why it's not even on by default. But for those watching the VOD, we are an hour and a half into the stream. Hey! That's weird, Tomzor. That's sad, oh well. There'll be many more opportunities for great clips in the future, I'm sure. Okay. He earned a blueprint for Adept Greaves. These are magic pants, aren't they? No, they're rare pants. Rare pants! What are they? Gucci and Gabbana? Woo! I'll be here all night. Literally. I'll be here all night. Literally. Not figuratively. Literally. The stream ends at midnight, which means I will be here all night. Hey, Blum. No one appreciated my midnight joke. Just thanking Atomic instead. Sad. Appreciate does not respond. Boosh. And boosh. 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 And boosh. More booshing, please. Yeah, booshing. No, not D. B. B for boosh. I heard your brain. I heard it. I don't think I heard it. I did. I heard your brain. Oh, why is there healing happening? This is confusing. Right, Chipped Claw. Let's slot you into something useful. Like these two things. And now we do a bunch more physical damage. How very tasty. Fair enough, Dax. I mean, you have to do what you have to do.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
You know, I'm just here providing a source of entertainment, and like, I don't expect people to be watching it or anything. I could be talking to myself for all I know. See that? I need to sell that. By the way, that was sarcasm. I appreciate that you are around. Figments of your imagination. You are the color in my mind. You are the wind beneath my wings. Oh yeah. Put a bristly fur on here. I could put a armor scrap on here. Put another bristly fur on here. Yeah. Stick everything out. Components are a dime a dozen these days. Aw, Dax. Sad. I come from the very fortunate background of already having had a community because I came from YouTube. Many of the people you see here in the stream tonight are people who followed me from YouTube. I'm very lucky to have that. It is also becoming harder and harder to break into internetainment spheres because of the literal saturation of people getting into this line of work. So it's harder and harder to eke out people's time, because obviously the one currency in the world which cannot be printed is time. Not with that attitude. I'm sorry, I'll get back onto inventing that time machine. And then I'll be the first YouTuber. You definitely were here in the last 24 hours, no, actually. Because you were here for the last stream. When I was banner lording it up. Sorry, when I was grim dawning it up with cuts. Bannerlord was the day before. You did, yes. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful not birthday. Can't remember what you were calling it, I'm sorry. That's great. I'm so glad you did. More onslaught. Oh, hang on. I actually think I want to go straight for that. Modify it and then just like keep adding to onslaught. Level up day celebration, right? Yes, it's true, we don't age. I'm as young as I damn well say. End of story. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. You don't have my medical certificate. Medical certificate? Birth certificate? Can't prove anything. This could be a Benjamin Button situation for all you know. I'm really on a roll tonight with the rants, huh? Ranty Rorax. It's like auntie except with an R. Ranty. Runty? I'm tired, yes. My cat was making sure I was up bright and early this morning. And then when I tried to go back to sleep, got me up again. See, all he wanted was cuddles, but me, I wanted sleep. Woof, Dax. You are not old, my friend. But yes, uni can make you feel old. Just from the sheer amount of stress that you will face. Good luck. I salute you in your endeavour for further and higher education. May the textbooks be easy to read, And the exam's easy to study for. Yeah, that's true, Atomic. Rather than just going straight in at 18 like, I'm going to uni because that's what I was told to do. Hey! Boy, do I love that charge lets me go all across the screen. Just completely all across the screen. May the textbooks be found online, true. Exams, nothing to worry about. That's far better sentiment. My god, thank you. No meme team, yeah. Although at 11 I'm very tempted to change over to Bannerlord. For those not in the know, that's in 10 minutes. Or 12 minutes to be exact, but who's counting the extra 2? I've just become a vassal to my king, my liege. Judnar, is that his name? Yes, sorry. King? Sultan? Could be Dwarf Fortress. Could actually be Dwarf Fortress. No, that requires too much thinking. I'm sorry. Bannerlord requires some thinking as well, but less thinking. I can just mindlessly farm bandits and in Bannerlord. Although you did almost get me there. ComSci is great, and don't let the computer engineers tell you it's not. Computer engineers cannot invent their way out of a paper bag. ComSci students, on the other hand, know all the concepts of programming to the point where they can invent their way out of a paper bag. It's just a hole. A memory hole, you mean? But psh. See, as a comp-sci student, you can tell the computer engineer why they have a giant memory leak. He may not be as agile at putting something together as the computer engineer, but by gum, you'll know why his program is broken. I can assure you that. As you can tell, there is a pleasant rivalry between computer engineers and comp-sci students. That being said, I am kind of jealous of the computer engineers, because at one point I really did want to kind of like get really low and learn a little bit about machine language. And I mean, I still could, but you know, while I was at university. Cybersecurity is going to be the hottest topic in terms of programmers' areas of expertise, simply due to the demand. Because computer security is just like, cybersecurity is just like the war on bacteria. Infinite and unending. People will always find ways around things, and people will always have to invent new ways to stop it, so... I mean, learning a little bit about why machine language is as it is pretty cool. But that's kind of really specialized when it comes to computer engineering anyway. Charis, hello. Hello, all these heroes. Good God, I do not think my character can take on all these heroes. I don't even know what you are. You're Rift Spawn, but you don't look like Rift Hounds. Like something else. Might even be more relevant once quantum computing comes around. I mean, because you see, the problem is, yes, you can have an n to the power of n problem is the worst kind of problem you can have computer time wise on any operation in our current state of computing, but it becomes the best kind of operation in quantum computing. So you're going to have to create security that can stop an NN hack. Brute force becomes the best way to get into something. And at that point, cybersecurity may turn into what's the best way of having a mechanical way of having security on your computer. Like, for example, I'd really like a mechanical way to dump my connection to my hard drive. Once quantum becomes a thing. Besides turning it off, yeah. Because also cloud computing is becoming a thing, so you don't necessarily have to have your hard drives attached to be using your computer, right? Especially once quantum comes around. Good lord, this is... well, you know, it may just be as simple as an electronic toggle switch, but I am not going to try and predict that. You know, like... Because presumably, if it's electronic, it could be, that's why I'm saying mechanical. Because if it's electronic, you may be able to spike the amps in someone's motherboard to reconnect the hard drive, you know what I mean? Like... Killed one. We've got 2 to go. I'm out of health potions. Run! Run, you fool! Fly, you fool! Come on, food, kick in. Kick in, food. Please. Please kick in, food. There we go. Alright. dead data may be the cost of not wanting stolen data, though. You know what I mean? Oh, I see what you mean, my god, right. Forgotten soul. It's a forgotten soul. Okay, let's look at our loot. It's better. That's better. What is that? What is that icon? This looks like a bit of magma. But it's just got some magma and they stuck it on a thing. Anyway. Take a portal back to a Devil's Crossing. Leviosa. Leviosa.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. See you around.
Oh, time to exit to the main menu. And then quit. Why in that order? Because I found if you quit to desktop straight away, it takes forever to close the program. And then we're going to fire up Bannerlord for the last hour. I mean, it may just become the future, you know? I mean, we used to call those webcam folks paranoid, but there has been enough security vulnerabilities where literally people have been able to just hack into somebody's camera without alerting the operator, that it's no longer just some sort of conspiracy laughable thing where people putting tape over their camera isn't just seen as paranoid. Now, is that the fault of the software designers? Yes. However, yeah, that's right, no. I mean, we shouldn't have to walk around with pepper spray in our handbags, but, you know, wise to do so. Maybe one day the world will be in such a place that we don't have to. But until then, pepper spray and camera blockers. That's vicious, my god. Yeah, botnets especially, like, man, can you imagine just like around you in your neighborhood how many devices are currently being used as bot farms? It's got to be like 1 in 10, right? At least. So yeah, cybersecurity. Thumbs up. Hey! My color changed because I saw fealty. It's neat. Nothing though, FR. Dex, yeah, that exactly. I imagine there is actually a proportional statistic there. The larger aging population in the area, the more likely their computers are part of some bot farm somewhere. Oh, dude, yeah, no, there's some statistics somewhere where, I saw, there is actually a really large population of, older people still using subscription dial-up for AOL, because that's all they've ever known, and they don't want to change. Right, this is me and my gang. My gang is a bunch of horsey boys. And one Bedouin rover. Yeah, AOL servers still exist. I don't think they're specifically AOL servers, I just think they host AOL services. They're probably under the name of a different company now. Maybe Yahoo, right, okay. Which is now Google, oh my god. Yeah, see, Yahoo should have been defunct by now, but Yahoo is still around because there's people who don't want to change. Right. My glorious kings... My glorious sultan, I should start using the correct terms. Gotta roleplay. Gotta roleplay. Inquid. Not Jackwid. Inquid? Unquid? Unquid. Anyway, his kingdom is currently under siege. So we're gonna mess some folks up. Unkid. You reckon? You reckon it's Unkid? Probably. Place is desolate and war-torn. Good. As it should be. I think because I'm a bunch of horsey boys, it's probably best that I, like, go around attacking villages. Just raid it. Just raid the village, to be honest. We're trying to cut off supplies to the Southern Empire who's been pushing into our empire. My lord and liege must be
Cut them down!
be satisfied with our work. Murder! Whoa! That was some good murder in the middle of that lag. Raid Shadow Village. Oh god. No, that was 2 big whiffs. That was a 3rd big whiff. Just stab, thank you. Whoa! Whoa! That horsey boy is super stuck. Oh, I am just not on form, and that makes a lot of sense, because I am very tired. Yeah, we actually made contact with someone's face. Now my face is being made contact with. Okay, those horsemen rode in front of my spear at the exact wrong time. Kill him. Kill that man. The last one. Only one of my dudes would be knocked down. That's wonderful. What a slaughter. What a glorious slaughter in the name of Uncud. I have been in a siege, yeah. It's really cool. It's like battering rams and siege towers now. We showed the bastards. Oh, the Bedouin rover died. Now we're entirely horsey boys. Welcome, Nomad Bandit. Let's take some prisoners. And some loot. Well, listen, Tulul of Hanab and Farum of Hanab. You shouldn't have had a village there. That's how I see it. Surrender or die. Attack! One wounded. Okay, well, oh, this is increasing my influence. That's good. Jorn's army. Up against who? I said up against who? We have 613 in Midney, so let's do it. Let's join. Break in to help the defenders. You've devised a plan to distract the besiegers so you can rush the fortress gates, expecting the defenders to let you in. You and most of your men may get through, but as many as 19 troops may be lost. That's a lot of my dudes. Don't get involved. Just kind of hope they get ejected. They weren't. They just won. I did not see what you posted. I'm sorry, my god. Right. That junk. I do not need this many sumpter horses. Take like that many. Done. Haven district. Go to these dudes. They're out. Wizard of New Zealand, oh god. How is their army so huge? There is 6 lords in it. But it's crazy. Let's say there was like 600 dudes in that castle before I rode off. Created an army around Miat. Yeah, yet. Yeah, yet. Oh. That's a hell of an army, Your Majesty. Oh, that's Nuker. Oh, is he just telling us to gather up there? Probably. Are you gonna attack? You are so dumb. Okay, good. Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, they're chasing Unkid's army, okay. Join army. Drives a car that's for the front half of two VW Beetles put together. Man has my vote for world president. Apparently lived in Christchurch for a long time. I'll have to take a look. This is so silly though. This army is enormous. 232 versus 552. We can do it, sir. Let's strike now. Dial, join the army. Do it. Fool. Dial, what are you doing? Join up. I think this is part of the reason why there's apparently a bit of a bug at the moment where some factions just start steamrolling. It's random, but some factions just start steamrolling. See how these lords aren't joining in with the rest of the army? So it never actually... There's enough here that we could challenge them if they all rolled into Inkid's army, but... Okay, now they've separated. Attack. Absolutely. Choose formation. Somebody's already taken... I'll take the cavalry. You know I'll take the cavalry. Right flank of ally center infantry. Okay. Right flank ally center infantry here. No. Turned around. What is this formation? My king, what is this formation? Here we go. Alright. Enemy is charging. I am protecting it. Get him, boys. Charge at enemy left cavalry. Got it. Got it. Don't have to tell me twice. Flank from right side. Okay. Charge. Okay. My men are doing what they're doing. Everyone charge. Just get in there. Murder. Murder, boys. Ow. It was heckin' painful. The straggler. Oh, the straggler got me. These horses with their amazing armor. I mean, forgive me, but I'm like taking out a lord here. Ooh, okay, well. I'm told mods are extensive. Golly gee whiz. Look at the tally on the right just fly. I'm charging, I'm charging. Me and me boys are charging. Lag's a little untenable, to be honest. Hey, hang on guys. Check it out. Aww. My riding skill's not high enough for me to steal the horse. Ooh. Get the straggler. Get him. Now I actually could be doing this. Lance it up. Where are the rest of them? Oh, they're over there. Okay, well. Well, down I go. At least I lanced someone. That's the main thing. Their infantry is a mess, that's for sure. I have been yoked from thine horse. It's true. I was indeed yoked. Who's this jerk? Some lord? Some lord jerk? No, it seems like just too heavy cavalry of some kind. I mean, this is also why the Southern Empire is dominating so hard, is because they have access to unit types that we don't. Well, the Asserai in particular don't have access to in this version of the game. Like, the Asserai units are there, but you can't access them. But we are dominating hard, so this is good. I actually put that down to the fact that we had so many cavalry. No small part to me. I'm actually amazed at how well it's handling the AI for all of this. Hey, hey! So they lost 187 people and we lost 91. That's not bad. Who did I lose? I lost 7. I lost 5 Nomad Bandits, a Harami, and an Asari Vanguard Faris. That's pretty bad. He was my best dude. You are my prisoner now. At all these prisoners. I will take them all. No, I won't. Got a maximum of 15. I'm gonna get rid of who looks cheap. You look cheap. You're definitely cheap. Okay. Done. Take it all. I got so much influence from that battle. That is amazing. I'll leave your army, sir. Don't mind me. To dump a bunch of junk. Step horses and saddle horses and an imperial charger and a Midlands pelfrey. Oh my lord. I got so many horses out of that. Yeah, let's start wearing other people's armor. Dude, I'm so sorry. The interview crawl can be so cruel. Blackmail choices. That's good. I feel like I lost a lot more than just the 5 nomads in the Oh, it's because I got a bunch of wounded. That okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I get $1.5 grand for sticking you in the dungeon, asshole. They slow me down. Ooh, ooh, Blue Desert. Okay, no longer Blue Desert. That's good. Bring the nomads up board. And what else can we do? We have a whole lot of money. Let's see if there's some way I can improve myself. Oh, that's cool, Digital Misfit. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. Quite alright if you want to lurk, though. There's no obligation to poke your head up. Southern robe with mail? That might be good. You have 25,000. Is there a better weapon? No. I'm gonna take this then. There's no cavalry I can integrate here. We need to get our wounded back up and running, including me. I'm very wounded. I'd love to join you, my lord, but not doing so hot. Oh, there was a bunch of Seri lords there with only one dude in the party. That's not a good sign. Not really. It's kind of more expected for you to go through the villager path now, because everything comes from the villager path at this point. Okay. For example, and this will also point out why I can't get certain units as the Asarian now. I do recruit. Assyria recruit, Assyria recruit. You can't buy these guys at the moment. You can only get Assyria tribesmen, which are tier 2, which only allows you to get the footmen of the Assyria. Even though you may like to go the Mameluke path and get, these guys are infantry, but get mounted archers and stuff. You can also get Faris, which come from Assyria youth, which you can buy Assyria youth, but they're very, very rare. So like a lot is locked off currently. So the only way you can get Mamelukes currently is if you go through Nomad Bandits. You can go straight to Assyria Mameluke Cavalry from Nomad Bandit, and you can get to Assyria Faris from Nomad Bandit as well. So it's more bandits are the secret ones now. Yeah, upgrading bandits is more the secret path now. However, even that's tricky, because if we come to my character and we look at leadership, you have to get all the way to here, disciplinarian at skill level 125, to be able to turn bandits into regular troops. So I can't make Mamelukes or Faris out of bandits until I get to that point. Well, Blom might still be here, Makod, but Blom, Makod says thanks for Chromium Edge. Oh, he disappeared. I didn't see him leave. That's sad. And sorry to see your question really late, Vorpal Sword. No, I didn't want to take the troops because the specific build I've made my squad into is for speed. So raiding villages and stuff, so they're entirely cavalry. And if I took the troops, they would drop my speed significantly. Ride with Unkid. Join army. Where are we going, dude? I've healed up. My men have healed up. Are you ready? 22 horsey boys. Ready for duty. Ooh, we're gonna siege. Hell yeah. I will take... don't know which cavalry is which. It just says 2 cavalry. I'm gonna take these guys. Yeah. Come on me, my mans. Ooh, we're in a canyon. This is good. Stay behind in reserve. Okay, sure. I don't think that's the wisest idea, but okay. Like, a canyon is the perfect... Stay behind, and so is this behind? I think this is behind. Oh, now I'm charging. Okay, hang on. Give him hell. This is our opportunity. Let's lance up. You are my friend. Okay, well, apparently not. Apparently he hit my horse as I lowered my lance, so... Pull back. Charge. Make up your mind, man. That didn't hit. Big target. There we go. Knock him off his horse. Okay, I'll pull back. I'll charge. I suppose giving orders means I have to actually, like, lift my lance, which is a problem. Lance up. Where are the rest of them? Are they all dead? They're very, very all dead. Okay, well... Yeah, my character's been speaking English this whole time. There's no other thing than English in the game currently. There's not even accents. All my men sound like they're from the north of England. Hey, you're my prisoner now. Oh my lord, I've actually caught a king, I think. Here's a crown. I have to look him up. Give me your dudes. Are there any... Oh, there's no horsey men's in there, so I don't want them. Give me all the loot. Okay, guidebook. What was his name? What's your name? Sichanis. Here's a battle crown. Is the Archon of the Empire and head of Visitors. Yeah! Sorry for the clap, I'm just very excited. What an idiot. What an idiot. It's a mod for Grimdawn called Bannerlord, yeah. With 30 minutes to go, I don't know whether I can be bothered. I wish I could take the crown. Cuts, I've been playing mods. I've been playing something called Grimarillion. Spelt the same as Cimmerillion. Grimarillion has Titan Quest. Don't want them. I'll take your Imperial Bucalari if he wants to come along, or your Mercenary Cavalry. It also has some masteries from something called Zenith. Yeah, it has the TQ trees. All of them. Well, no, it doesn't have the Northern Expansion class. It goes up to Dream. Are we being attacked by Nipin? Nipin, you fool! Yes, tonight I put together a character who's a champion and an offensive warfare from TQ, and champion from Zenith. Champion from Zenith is physical and lightning. So that's fun. Very hard though. The difficulty has been jacked up quite a lot. I love how these guys are just standing around and not actually attacking. Oh, that guy's defending. But this guy is apparently chasing. Yeah, there is some redundancy for sure. I mean, maybe I could pass it along Digital Misfit, but I'm kind of not like a... You know, I don't have any real sway when it comes to Vintage Story or anything. I mean, you could put the suggestion in the suggestion Discord. Oh, they've added bows and spears and staves, like magical staves. Like the items have been added as well as components. Hey, I've got some engineering. Yeah. Were you here for Reign of Terror? No, you weren't. You went off to... Right, of course, because you left early to take care of yourself. After you left, I downloaded and installed a different mod called Reign of Terror, which is a complete recreation of Diablo 2 and the Grim Dawn engine. The Necromancer. It's literally the Diablo 2 setting though, so it's not the original Grim Dawn storyline. But I tried Grimillion today because I didn't much like Reign of Terror after all. There was what I considered a significant problem. Some other people might actually enjoy it. The basic enemies were very easy, but remember how Diablo 2 had like heroes, and then around heroes they would have minions. So those are custom generated packs of enemies put into the map, right? They're not just randomly generated. And they are significantly harder than anything else, to the point where I had like a 5-minute battle with one particular hero and the minions hit like trucks. Auto deploy. Oh, I don't have any men under my command. Alright, well, that's chill. The tree is waiting for siege machines to arrive. Take a look at these walls while I'm on my horse. There's ladders. There's some ladders over there. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, so some infantry is getting shot down apparently, trying to get to the ladders. Archers are using shields. Infantry is assaulting the walls. There's the other border. Right, so it's only one set of ladders. I mean, Grimillion does actually seem really fun. There is some silliness with it though, as far as I've been able to see. Okay, they have breached. We've got the ladders up and they've breached. Excellent. Oh, dude, awesome. I really need to get back into Risk of Rain too since that update. I tend to give each update like a few hours of my time and then drop it until the next one. Mostly because I don't have anyone to play with. I do like single player, but you know. Man, I love that they've got this stuff working now. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this new update. Okay, well. That seemed fruitless. I'm gonna attack the gate. Get out of here, gate. Okay, well, the AI has broken for these chaps, which is fair enough. I mean, I'd probably freeze in terror as well. Yeah, I hear you, Imperial dogs. Traitorous Asserai. Siri. Still don't quite know how I should pronounce that. Yeah, that's what I said, Dax. Ooh, there's a ROI update. I only found out yesterday after Cuts told me, because it just dropped out of nowhere. It looks like a really fun update though. There's like this whole artifact system now. Sorry, yeah, probably. It just needs to stick, is what it needs to do. Words, they have to stick in my brain. Not as simple as, wow. Wow. It's not as simple as saying a word once and going, that's how it goes, forever. Dyslexia be like that. Yeah, that's true. Risk of Rain 2 did also drop out of nowhere. I didn't actually get it until about 3 months after it dropped. I'm just gonna look at the view. Renown, influence, and morale! I should really look at my own dude's stats before doing that. I'll absolutely take you prisoner. Come with me. Take all the loot. Good. Then... Sari has been taken by an army of which you are a member. Yes. Leave army. Sorry, my lord. No. Oh, that could have been real bad. That could have been real bad. This mercenary asshole. You won't engage me. I'm too fast for you, sir. I have your king as prisoner, and I am going to take him to the dungeons. And you will not stop me. And this is the benefit, folks, of having an all-cavalry squad. Because even with some wounded boys, I am still faster than most packs. Nyong nyong. There is no way I'm not dropping the king off. The Archon of the Empire off to the dungeons. We did win the siege. Handily, I might add. They didn't have very many men defending the city at all. Skeleton crew at best. And their king decided to attack us in the middle of a siege, which was real stupid. Oh, your kingship. You have been dropped off, my friend. Get all these assholes out of here. I'm gonna keep the ones on horses. I can always integrate them into my team. And I get a cool 2600 for my hard work. I don't get any influence for chucking the king in jail, but hey, I had already caught him, so... Midlands Palfrey, a saddle horse, a step horse, sturgeon trotter. There's a peeler in here. The girth of your polearm is unacceptable. What? It was. The girth of the polearm is unacceptable. The girth of this polearm is 206. The girth of that polearm, I will have you know, was a measly 114. Unacceptable. Very rich racks. I've almost got the money back from buying my extremely expensive armor. Excellent, Marco. That is a good one. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought girth could also refer to length. I was using it like length. I was purposefully making sexual innuendo when referring to a pole arm, in which I was under the impression that girth could also mean length. And in which case, my pole arm is still girthier because it has a broad tip, while the peeler had a very small tip. If we go into my inventory, you can see that my long glaive has a winged tip. And I wonder if we go into the trade menu here. Yes, the peeler is still there. The peeler has quite a pathetic tip. mean, there has been some red in contact with the tip of my girthy polearm, yes. I'm going to wait here for some time to get my boys up and running. There's still no mounts. I am slowly hemorrhaging, dudes. Stop conspiracy. The hell? Try to stop the conspiracy. Quest given by Arzagos. Instana knows of the rise of a Sarai. Rumors say... A Sarai. Sarai. Rumors say Istiana is planning to undo your progress. Be ready. Conspiracy strength. I don't know what that means. Asarai. I mean, it's my own fault, but yes, that joke has been doing the rounds. But at 5 minutes left in the stream, I seriously cannot be bothered changing it now. I could recruit some more men by chasing down some desert bandits. Alright, for old time's sake. Surrender or die, brigand. Brigand. Send the troops. Aw, we lost someone. Lost a Harami. There we go. Already getting dudes to replace. And yes, I will be taking the Bedouin Rover, even though he is infantry, because he turns into a desert nomad. Ace to die? There's no D. Oh, wants alright. Go take a look. Okay, he's already over there. Going the long way round, as you do. You absolutely can form your own nation, yes. I just decided to swear fealty to my lord. This is a failure. Oh my god. We're gonna get crushed. I really don't know where the Southern Army gets all their troops from, but they do. Yeah, it's a lot. It's 500 men. There goes one less. Ooh, look at this little cavalry charge, huh? Think you're smart. Okay, well. Come here, give me your horse. Got it. Now you're on foot, jackass. Well, this happens to be their ranged units. And it was a whiff, a huge whiff. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, well. Do it the old-fashioned way. You traitor. I know a ferret when I see one. Okay, well. Down I go. Oh. Mountain cavalry, yeah. Just a bunch of dudes on a bunch of goats. I wish. Well, here comes the crush. Yeah, unfortunately the game's cavalry AI doesn't really understand elevation yet, even though elevation has a really big impact on speed. You not. Isn't? Ah! I'm about to go down. Please let me take someone down. Oh my god, please. Just... there I go, I got shot in the butt. Look at this nonsense. Look at it. Holy crap. Totally realistic battle simulator. Eat your heart out. We are definitely losing. We are being completely crushed. All these purple boys? That's them. Anyone with like a shield symbol over their head? That guy just went down. As us. And there's probably only a few left. There are 18 men still standing. 15 make that. Well, there's 318 left on their side. Oh, huge battles were definitely a thing in the old one, but I don't think of this magnitude. What would happen in the old one is it would have like 100 people at a time, and then every time like you'd get down to maybe 20 to 10% of one side's units, and then another 100 would come in. But I would never have all 500 on the field at once. Whew. Got proper murdered. Proper murdered. Taken prisoner. I did get their king, it's true. Oh my god. I am not the queen. Unkud is sultan. I am not the, is it sultina? It's not, definitely not sultana, is it? I've been taken to Yarkis. It's sultana? Wait. Are sultanas named after female sultans? Holy crap. Today I learned. And yes, I would be the sultana. Well, no, Unkud is my sultan. Sultana, female royal title, feminine form of the word sultan. It's still the feminine form of the word sultan though, so if there was a ruling sultana, which I don't think there ever has been, she would be called a sultana. Been in captivity for 6 days. I'm just gonna wait. After painful days of being imprisoned in dungeon, you find a chance to break free and escape from the settlement. Ba-ba-da. I'm free! Oh, there's only been one ever female sultan. Okay. Well, then she would be a sultana. According to Wiki. You hear Marina, the Shield Maiden, with whom you got separated after a battle, has been sighted in the settlement. Oh. In the Tavern District? He is. Take her to party. Now there's 2 of us. I think the SRI are gonna die, folks. I think they're gonna very much get stomped on. So here comes Baron's army to take. Oh no. Well, it is 7 minutes past midnight, so I should actually go to bed myself. Into the stream and all that. So thank you, Nu, for making me aware of what time it was. Let's, can I save? I can save. Yeah, save. I'm gonna exit. And Boomst, for those of you who remain, can we send you to? As the webpage loads. One of these days I'll figure out a better way for checking who I can raid. Let's send you to K. K's nice. K's a good dude. Flash raid, the K raid. I say hi. Give him our love. And I am gonna go to bed and probably fall to sleep to K, to be honest. So good night everyone. Thank you for joining me. Bye.